felt like we just had to let everybody know that we were here tonight.
Curry, another long-distance shot. It's good.
You know, try to create some momentum.
That shot was ridiculous.
Oh, Steph Curry from way downtown. Curry, three-pointer. Bang!
2-2 is way better than 3-1 going home, so job well done tonight.
Can you guys believe that was 3 years ago today?
Crazy.
Time flies. We are live from the site of Game 3 of these NBA Finals here at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. But since we're talking about Golden State, let's take a look at today's electric moment brought to you by Hyundai here, Chiney. It's the Valkyries and the Sparks. We're going to pick this one up late. 33 seconds left. Golden State down 2.
Plum on the floor.
Kayla Thornton missed the layup. Valkyries still control, though. And then we're tied all up at 78 here.
Sis,
so 5 seconds left. Last chance for the Sparks.
Tough defense. I mean, look, I underestimated this Valkyrie squad. They are fighting. They are hooping.
Well, we're going to head to overtime. Kelsey Plum may be a little frustrated with the officiating there. Under a minute left. Valkyrie's up 3. Then Thornton gets it. Left wing.
Dropping 18 pieces.
That'll seal the deal. She finished with 18, yes, in this one. Golden State goes on to win. Kelsey Plum, though, what are your thoughts on this officiating?
Oh, goodness. Buckle up.
I'm going to get fined for saying this, but I drive more than anyone in the league. So to shoot 6 free throws is absurd. And I got scratches on my face, I got scratches on my body. And these guards on the other team get these ticky-tack fouls, and I'm sick of it. I mean, there's multiple shots at the end of the game, either into the third, into the fourth, where they're just coming and swinging, and they just don't call anything. I don't understand how that's 6 free throws. Playing 40 minutes, touch the paint almost every play is absurd. It's absurd. And so I'm saying, like, I'll get fined for that, and that's fine, but I mean, and I needed to make more shots, like, late game, but I mean, they're fouling this out of me every single play. So I'm very frustrated with that, and I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. I don't know what I need to do. I talk to the refs nice. I pray before the game. Like, I'm over it.
So she may have a point when you look at the numbers, Chiney.
Yeah, she drives the most in the WNBA, but honestly, that's why I love Plum Dog, because she wears her emotions on her sleeve, and she's absolutely honest. She definitely does take a lot. She's now the #1 option, so defenses circle around you differently. But overall, sis, I know the W is where the money resides, because she got the fine. She can pay that fine.
Yeah, she said, I know I'm going to get fined for this, probably, but we still appreciate the honesty.
But we do love it.
Let's get to Caitlin Clark, since we're in Indy. She's been out with a quad strain since playing the Liberty. That was back on May the 24th. Now, head coach Stephanie White announced that Clark is out for tonight's game in Atlanta, but a return is hopefully coming soon. So let's bring in our reporter, Alexa Philippou, who's covering the Fever for us here. Alexa, do we have any idea when we could see Caitlin back on the floor?
Well, Malika, this was a big kind of progression this week because White said that Clark is ready to start ramping back up towards game action. We did see yesterday that she participated in some, but not all of practice. That was a big step forward for her. And it's really about them picking and choosing the spots where they want her to start to get incorporated into what they're doing on the practice floor to see how she's progressing. One thing that I think works in the Fever's flavor this week is that they play today, as you said. They have a scheduled off day tomorrow, and then Thursday, Friday, they have 2 days of practice. And I think if she is responding well in that stretch of practice, that could go a long way to her potentially returning on Saturday against the Liberty. Keep in mind the Liberty, I should say the Fever, they've been playing really well recently. They've got those two consecutive wins. Ari McDonald being on the back into the fold with them on that hardship contract extension has been really great. And for them they're really keeping a long-term approach in mind when it comes to Clark. They want to make sure they're being cautious. Clark said herself she's feeling a lot better, that she felt that she was making progress, but she's not going to rush it at this point in the season.
Okay, Alexa, thank you so very much for that update. So maybe we could see her on Saturday against the Liberty. But doesn't Perk always say you kind of want to, what does he say, cupcake?
A cupcake?
Yeah,
a soft landing
here. The Liberty are not that. We do have the Sky and the Liberty tonight on ESPN and ESPN Deportes. That's at 8 Eastern. WNBA Countdown starts it at 7:30. Hey, before we bounce, you might recognize her face on the bench here for the Indiana Pacers, but Jenny Boucek is a name that you need to know. And our Ramona Shelburne has more on one of the Pacers' top assistants and why she is a key reason that they are in the NBA Finals.
One of my favorite coaches from the W.
The Pacers with a chance to win it. Halliburton driving, pulls off, jump shot. It's good! It's good!
When the Indiana Pacers took the lead for the first time with 0.3 seconds to go in Game 1, Pacers assistant Jenny Boucek was responsible for setting up the defense.
It was clear to me that she was a prospect not only to be an assistant coach in the NBA, but to perhaps one day be an NBA head coach.
Rick will say to me, I need this to be your role this year, and I don't want to let him down, and I don't want to let the team down.
And Indiana takes game one, shocking the Thunder here at OKC. The comeback kids do it again.
But that is just one of her important responsibilities. For Coach Boucek,
That's pretty fast.
motherhood comes first. Her now 6-year-old daughter, Riley, is with her every step of the way.
I always knew I wanted to be a mom, so I never intended to be a coach. Thought I would be a doctor, but I always wanted to be a mom.
Mama, watch what I can do.
I just wanted to show that a woman could do a great job so that other women would get an opportunity, and then I would figure out my situation later because I really didn't think it would be possible to keep doing this as a single mom.
From the University of Virginia, guard from Nashville, Tennessee, 5'8", freshman, number 23, Jenny Boucek.
Boucek was a 1,000-point scorer at the University of Virginia from 1992 to 1996.
Boucek puts it up, knocks it down.
When the WNBA started, Boucek played for the Cleveland Rockers.
When I played in that inaugural season of the WNBA, it gripped me. This league is important. This league matters.
Boucek's pro career was cut short due to injuries. She started her coaching career in 1999 in the W, culminating with a head coaching stint with the Seattle Storm from 2015 to 2017.
Storm on three, 1, 2, 3.
Storm! I ended up falling in love with coaching basketball. Met some great people along the way that equipped me with NBA knowledge and understanding.
As a member of the Kings coaching staff in 2017, the then 43-year-old Boucek took her first step in becoming a mom with the help of in vitro fertilization.
Hadn't met my life soulmate yet, so I met with a fertility specialist in Seattle, and I weighed all the costs, because at that time insurance wasn't covering this. If it cost me every penny in my career, every relationship, it was worth it for me. And I had to try 5 times. I get pregnant, which was my lifelong dream, and these two dreams seemed mutually exclusive.
In July 2018, 12 days after being hired by the Mavericks, Coach Boucek gave birth to Riley.
I wanted to show that a woman could prayerfully do a great job. And I didn't want the coaches to treat me different, you know, or the players to not want to hurt me, or them to not want me to travel. I love doing this. And at some point I thought I might have to make a choice. And as women, a lot of times we do. You know, in our careers, we're going to have to make a choice. Are we going to be able to do this and be a great mom or not?
In 2021, before Boucek took on the role of Pacers assistant coach, she wanted language in her contract that Riley could be with her anytime the team was away from home for more than 3 nights.
I have an unbelievable daughter who seemingly is born for this life, and then it's all she ever knows, so it's her normal. We have fun together, don't we? If being a mom had cost me everything, and I can say this now in hindsight, it was worth it all.